Okay, so I want to work through some different skills in After Effects using Phoenix's graphics. So I'm going to make a new project here, and I do like to make a new composition to show you that I prefer to having a master composition, much like a timeline, and making sure I have lots of time on my duration here. So much easier to shorten an animation than it is to make it longer. So I'm going to keep this animation under a minute and click OK. Now I need to save this. That's the first thing we should have done. File, Save As, and I'm going to have it right here, Phoenix Test Animation. Let me change this up. Today is the 7th, and then this is going to be AE lesson. I'll start with the outer glow, how to keyframe a layer style like that. Now that I'm going to import the edited version of DataMan in Space, I'm going to keep it as a composition and layer size, and you'll be able to see I have all of these different layers. Now, because we started with 1920 by 1080, I could also just double click on this composition and everything is already there. Let me double click right here. And this is one I could rename this to master, and I've got all of those that I can, all the layers are already in place. And of course, it's also possible to go to my master and take all of these layers and place them in my composition. However, it places everything like in its center because I'm placing them individually. So it may be easier to just use this one for now. There's different ways of importing, and that's what that does. So let's take a look here. I'm going to teach you first how to make an outer glow. So let me zoom in on this a little bit. So I'm going to go to 100%, hold down the space bar, and let's make this planet glow. So to do that, we're going to right click on Neptune and choose a layer style of outer glow. When we do that, we can see layer styles here. So we're not going to do any transforming. Instead, we added something that can be keyframed. So I'm going to click on Outer Glow here. And I do like, for something like this, for it to just be in the normal mode. So the color we see is going to be what is glowing. And you can see the beginnings of the glow right there. So it does look blurry because I am at half resolution. That speeds things up. But if I want to see what it's really going to look like, I can say full, and now this is pixel for pixel, what it's going to be. So let's pick a nice blue color for it to glow, something lighter than what we have there, of course. And I'm going to increase the spread and the size. These are values that if you did anything with glow in Photoshop, you know what these do, and you can click and you can drag and see what we have there. So I've got this glow, and it looks pretty good. I'll keep that right there. So I'm going to bring it down to 0 for the size and keyframe. So that size really at 0, I have a little diamond there, and that's what I'm going to keyframe. So I'm going to go forward. I can look right here to see what time I'm at. I can be very precise. I can go to 1 second. More or less, and then I'm going to increase the size of my glow. And if I want that to pulse, then I can simply go back to my selection tool and select both of those keyframes and copy, go forward to 2 seconds, and paste. And then I could just keep doing that again and again. Of course, I have 6 of them now, so I can copy and go here and fill this space in a lot more quickly. Of course, now I've tripled it, so I could copy those again. If it's just something I want happening in the background over and over again, we have a Neptune that pulses with color. So a simple way of animating. Let's go ahead and fill up the entire 1 minute. And that way, wherever we decide to stop the animation, Neptune is simply going to be glowing in the background. Let's see what that looks like at the full size here. So we have this Neptune that is glowing. You can change colors. Notice that's keyframeable. You can add lots of things. You can have the opacity higher. It's not keyframe, so if I just do that, now the glow is going to be even more intense. So lots of different options there. That would be one way of animating something. One more cool trick I'll keep showing you guys. If everything is collapsed, you need to know the U key because it is so helpful. There are so many things that can be seen when you open it like this, that if you press the U key, it just shows you the keyframes. And you can hide and reveal those with no problem with the U key. Pretty powerful stuff. Tap it again, and it'll open everything up. Just an easy way to see all your keyframes.